talking to that anyway, like interacting with all of this. We need to be here and then also be on the other side, you know, like
because
be
it
able to
exists.
be mental, be able to be
You're not
spiritual, be
balanced
able to
if you
connect.
don't acknowledge it.
Yeah, you gotta balance all of those things because that's the whole reason why we're here. Yeah.
What else harina support? I mean,
General.
how many artists are out there? Baba Dentang, for instance. Do we have shows like that? Yes, we do have shows.
I have a homie, you know. Focus.
I feel like Josie should be having the artists, the Dentang, corner to corner.
Yeah.
We should be having them rapper, corner to corner. Like back in the days, like
before lockdown, because like everything changed.
And it's so powerful. You know, like I feel like I don't know if this is problematic, but I don't really like chasing things. Like I really like when things are just organic because I think.
And I don't know if you guys believe in your doubles.
Double ganger.
In a parallel verse.
I've heard of that.
I've heard of it also.
Yeah, so I had an encounter with myself.
What?
Damn. Human being.
Wait.
Like not me, but like the personification or idea or
of
same
yourself.
personality.
Wait, did you bump into somebody?
Sanbonani, how are you guys doing in Makaya? Welcome to another special episode. Komino. Yes, today
Yo.
our guest is running a little late, bro. So
Yeah. So me and Mac right now we finna do it, but then the energy's still gonna be the same, and then you know the love is still the same.
yes, man. So yeah, for those of you at home on YouTube who don't know us, I go by Mac.
Hlamsy.
That's HLAMSY.
Yeah, your boy, you know.
And we'll be bringing you a daily dosage of amazing artists with Pablo.
We have Pablo behind the scenes, you know.
Yeah,
Pablo,
man.
you know, the mastermind.
The one and only, man. The reason we are shooting.
Yeah, the only reason we
this
are,
thing
you know,
exists,
one of the
bro.
major reasons,
Yeah.
especially like that. You guys are the main reason, but then, you know, we gotta make sure that the production keeps going, everything keeps going no matter what.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in and thank you for all the love and the support. We see y'all. Yeah. So on today's episode, you know, we just chilling. We wanted to even give you guys a glimpse of what we do when we're not like doing podcasts and all of that. We have the artifacts behind the scenes, you know, everything that you need, you know. Don't be surprised. Don't be scared to even dial us up and ask how much is that one worth?
You know what I'm saying?
Something like that.
So yeah, to address the people first.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're doing podcasts, because everybody's doing podcasts, bro.
Yeah, everybody's
So
podcasting. And
you guys need to know why we are doing this. You know why you have to stay in tune and in log with what we're trying to move. You know what I'm saying? So our main goal is finding artists.
Yeah, and connecting them with you.
With you.
You know, because there's a lot of artists, there's a lot of good people, a lot of talent out there that you don't really get to see, you know.
Exactly.
So we just trying to search through everything and then give you the best of the best just for you, just to see or nah, man. We really have it going on, you know, behind the scenes, and then among the people, there's a lot of talented people, you know. So even you, if you feel like you want an interview, you should holler. You know, I mean, like we can make a plan to pull up on them, right?
Make
sure they come to us,
bro.
right?
If you want to be on this podcast, make sure to comment and like and subscribe. You know,
don't forget
that's
to
the deal,
subscribe.
man.
You know,
that's the deal.
Hit the subscribe
man,
button.
we can't hear you. Your mic
is it too low?
is too low.
Yo, fix your mic. I wanted to tell you, bro, but I'm like, hey, you know what? Yeah, but
let's
just
get
put
it
it close to your mouth.
Okay.
So that we can hear you properly.
Yeah, you know, but so let's get down to it, bro.
Yeah, so today we at WITS main campus, you know, home of the you know, the people. We at the Matrix right now. I'm sure people recognize this if you've ever been here. If you haven't, welcome. This is a behind the scenes, you know, type of thing. You know, where the students chill when we not, when we not in the books, when we not doing all of that. We chill here, we link here. So like, thank you for them having us and hosting us and allowing us to do this over here, you know. So shout out to WITS, shout out to the institution, shout out to everybody. And then welcome to a brand new episode, you know, latest episode for MMINONG.
So man, speaking about WITS, do you think, how important is it for artists or artists of all creativities to have an education do they need an education? Because education is the key, you know.
That's what we were told, but then I feel like it depends on you, you know. I mean, like if you have a plan on what you're doing and you don't want to go to school, the plan doesn't involve that, then it's cool. But then if you're like, I'm not really sure what I'm finna do, or you sure what I'm gonna do, but then you don't know how you're gonna do it, I think like maybe you do need that backing of like, I've been in school and then I can do this, I do know that, because like it's hard out here, you know. In South Africa we can't even like act like we're in America and all of that. Like right now we gotta be realistic, and then no cap, bro, no cap.
But what I'm trying to understand is from you, bro, because you a student here also, right?
Yeah, of course, you know.
So
I've been a student
and an artist as well, right?
Yeah.
So if you're saying it's about, if you're not sure, Jorge, what are you not sure about, bro? You're not sure about your art making you money, or you're not sure about life? So you have to balance it out and have education.
Nah, man. Now what I'm talking about is like, it's a simple thing. There are artists that are making money. There are artists that are not making money.
Yeah.
If you are an artist, it doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how like awesome you are. We love your art, you know. We appreciate it. But then, are you making money? Are you able to feed your family? Are you able to feed yourself? Are you able to build something with that like art that you're doing? Or are you just somewhere in between, not being able to do that? And you know, like, not everybody just gets up there and then gets a record deal. You know, not everybody gets there. But then if you still want to continue with your thing, you gotta have funding. You gotta have something that you're doing aside from just making the art. You know, either you're gonna be networking with the right people, or you're gonna be going to a school, you're gonna be going to an internship, you're gonna be working something that's either gonna be generating money for you, something that's either gonna be pushing you, something that's either gonna be putting you in the right places. But then just making music and sitting there uploading it isn't working.
It doesn't work,
there's a lot of
bro.
people.
It doesn't. I always say that it doesn't work, man. You can be in the studio the whole year without even being out there. I mean, just one performance outside can get you, you know.
Yeah, like one weekend, you know.
You get a defense, you get a attraction in your and it's
like, who's this guy on that?
Don't just be at the studio where now I record and
you know.
No vision,
no movement, on a picture.
So how do we do that though? There's a lot of artists, bro, but how do they get those type of performances, or how do they move in that type of direction instead of just like dropping and then suddenly the vision or a goal for how they want to market themselves? What is your way of doing that?
Which is why I'm saying, like, you have to be networking with the right people. You have to be meeting the right people first of all, because like most of the time when you're a good artist, you probably don't know music business. You don't know that, like,
you don't know there's a business in music, bro.
And you probably don't know the right person who's gonna get you in the game, and you don't know the right person who's gonna do this and who's gonna do that. So, you know, putting yourself out there aside from just you being an artist, instead you are a business person who's meeting with other business people to talk about an opportunity that can mutually benefit all parties. You know, that's interesting to me. If I have money, instead of you just pulling up and be like, hey, yo, I'm an artist, you know, invest in me, I'm gonna be the next big thing. Like, how many people pull up with that energy? But then
how do we go in a space as Batuba? Because there's a lot of artists, dog. Not everyone is going to.
Can we be honest about that?
Let's be honest.
And I like your question now. Me, you, HLAMSY, and other people we are in partnership with, we are trying to offer those spaces. I mean, right now, Nalo and Noso, we shoot down you, Brian.
podcast.
And then before, remiti la yang nalo ena first day remove and then time never shoot down.
Shout out
so
Mino.
those type of platforms are the ones that enable you to.
Hey, it's windy days, you know, it's windy days. And that shit. Yo, let me repair that quick.
Get that going, bro. But like, guys, on a real note, if you want to be a successful artist or a well-known artist, if that's your dream, you have to put in the work. Nothing is for free. You want to mix it?
Nothing is for free.
Nothing is for free. Like, but do you want it to be for free? If it was free, if it was easy, everybody would have it.
Everybody would be,
and then not everybody would want it. That's the thing. So in order for you to get to the top 100% or the top 1% of the whatever thing you're doing, you gotta put in the late nights. You gotta put in the work. You gotta think about it. You gotta like really meditate on that thing. And when I say meditate, I don't mean sit there and what I mean like every day you think, what's the next move? What am I doing? What's the next thing I should do? Who should I be speaking to? Things like that. Because most of the time we just be thinking about either the execution or the reward. We don't think about let me plan, let me get this going, let me execute, we thinking, and then we somewhere in between success and not being successful, but then we don't see the steps in between, we don't see the bridge. You understand me? So that's why like it's easy to be there and like feel like let me just do these things and then all the dots will connect. But then if you ask the right people, in my opinion, they'll tell you that like it takes a couple L's to spell a million. So you have to go through L's, you have to go through trials, you have to go through all of that shit. And then part of that shit is your journey, like don't sleep on yourself. That's part of your story, and we really want to hear, alright, you knocked on 100 doors and then 99 of them said no. Or you knocked on this certain number of doors, like we want that. And I'm sure even you, Meg, you have your own story about that. You know what
I'm saying? Like for me, dog, man.
Yeah.
Because now you're living in a very, very different world from back in the day. Back in the day, bro, you just make CDs and you sell those copies.
Nigga, that shit wasn't easy. Imagine selling a copy. It's like selling these clothes. You know
what I'm saying?
By the way, they still for sale.
So what I'm trying to say is, dog, for me, man, as an artist in SA right now, bro, my best chances of coming up and getting the type of recognition and the right people to pull through and say, yo, we want to invest in you and grow you as a brand is social media, dog. Like, I have to do the algorithm shit. I have to make sure that like everybody on the internet knows me.
But how do you do that, boy? Like when there's a billion people
that's what I'm
using
saying,
the
like,
internet right
the
now.
The algorithm, bro. Like there's an algorithm that's literally available. Cause now,
wait. First of all, what is an algorithm? I don't know programming.
Okay.
I've never done programming.
So I don't know
an algorithm,
bro. Me, I know we go to WITS, ne. But I'm not that smart. I don't know the real definition. I'll give you.
But it is an algorithm.
Yeah. I'll give you what I understand.
Yeah, the understanding.
It's a pattern, bro. Okay. It's a certain trend of pattern, like a similar pattern. Okay. So as artists, we have an algorithm of exposing our music now. You use TikTok dances, you use, lyric videos, you use all kinds of things that kind of, it's the same song, but I use it in different ways.
Yeah, content, because it's marketing, it's part of the thing.
Yeah.
It's not just about making a song and being like, hey, here's a song, download it.
I dropped it on SoundCloud.
Nah, it doesn't work anymore. Sometimes, like, you gotta give me an interaction. You gotta give me a backstory.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you look at any advertisement, within the first 5 to 30 seconds, you don't see a price tag. Because they want you involved, So get me involved with your shit. And then you can be like, hey, yo, by the way, I have this thing for sale. And then, I can decide. But then, if you just pull up, it feels like, nah, it doesn't feel authentic, it feels like we're forcing it now.
But I feel like, bro, one of the biggest challenges us upcoming artists and artists who want to be in the game we face is there's not a lot of support for us in terms
anymore,
of like there's not a lot of support, bro. If you were to compare how things move in the States and how things move in us, dog.
Because already, like, dollar. Why is the dollar dura, bro?
No, but I see the dollar part of things. Yeah. More say harina support. I mean,
generally,
how many artists are out there? Baba Dentang, for instance. Do we have shows like that? Yes, we do have shows.
I have a homie, Focus.
I feel like Josie should be having the artists dancing corner to corner.
Yeah.
We should be having them rapper corner to corner. Like back in the days, like
before lockdown, because like everything changed. Everything changed after lockdown, you know. Like,
I mean, state theater, and Kopitori, so what give them semi-max.
Yeah, what is
every Friday again. Yeah, why don't we have that movement in Josie? Because of a lot of artists, but Josie to
and they actually do like that's the thing.
But that's a different story though, because I know for facts you can't just go there and rock up and say I'm a talent. The light is off, bro. Is it cool?
Yeah, bro. The light.
Yeah, it's cool.
Stuff,
yeah.
You know?
So you there's certain things you have to follow.
Yeah.
Just like in music, I can't just drop a song and expect people to come to me, you know. Same thing, I can't be a performing type artist. If I'm a dancer or an actor, I have to look for things like auditions, and I have to go to auditions, start Joburg Theater, and then that's how they can say, okay, we like your skill. But I can't just rock up there and say, yo, I'm an actor, I'm from the hood, I'm
from so and so place.
Yeah, so unless, dog, like for me, I feel like COVID wasn't such a bad thing because it introduced us, you know. It was bad because we lost people. I mean, that's a historical moment right there.
Yeah, like,
our kids are gonna know about that, bro. Like, we were locked down, the cops were in your hood, the fucking military,
in the hood,
bro.
In
your own hood.
It's not even understandable.
But look at what it did, bro. It brought us closer to the world of the internet.
It made podcasting like a thing.
It made this happen.
It made families talk,
bro.
You know,
some families resolved matters.
But then, like, I feel like you won't see what type of person you are. It let everybody have that opportunity or introspect herself, like, you know,
self-introspection.
See yourself and then like decide. And then I have to do this and this and this and that.
I wanna up my game on 1, 2, couple 3.
Yeah, you want to like the conversation too.
Bro, just look at how we got play key.
Yeah, because
all these guys, dog, from lockdown, bro. They were the ones giving us, even Piano was there. Like those artists, bro. They use social media, they use TikToks, they use Instagrams. They didn't just shy away. So you guys need to be so active, bro. Because we also talking about
to be active on social media. What type of content is the content that brings people closer? You know, because anybody can make content. Shit, we could take a video right now, but then how does that video become presented to the people in a way that like it's gonna trend, it's gonna be something that's relevant, something that's actually impactful? Like what's that about?
Okay, because no, you must also look at the thing. This is I'm an artist, I make trap music. Already you're gonna need to have your own specific audience and have a way to target those kind of people. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're saying I want you have to have a specific target market. You can't just go for everyone. You have to have a specific reach. These are my kind of people. If these guys can connect with what I'm doing, I'll keep giving them more. So for that to happen, for them to connect, they need to see your vulnerability, dog. They need to see your
How do they see you, first of all?
You must unleash the beast, bro.
Within thyself.
Within yourself. Unleash that beast.
Yo, Mike, don't forget to, like, you know, speak into the mic.
We're singing technology.
Boy,
you really need to give yourself, bro. Because there's no way you're gonna say, I'm a rapper, but you haven't even seen a video of you rapping. The only thing we hear is the song. Let's see,
and
like even
guys,
if it's a funny thing.
Your songs on SoundCloud ain't shit.
Bro, SoundCloud doesn't even.
How say market in China? We ain't gonna know about that song.
How many songs are there? Like.
Okay, and then now we're speaking from experience. I mean we're coming up. So it's not like we made it. We did. No, we're still coming up. However, we're trying to show throughout our experience some of the wrongs we did.
Yeah, this is what we noticed.
I mean, just showing people. Say, this track. We don't even know
Mutobi, we don't know your face.
We don't know.
Because that's the thing. Most of like a lot of these artists, or a lot of us artists, you know, I'm part of that shit as well. But then we somehow feel like, you know what, the music will be enough. You know, like I give you a good song, I give you the best song ever that I feel like, yeah, this song is gonna change your life. But then truthfully, that is not enough. Because people need to like interact and then get to know the brand, get to know this thing, and then make an association of, nah, you know what, a good product comes from this guy, or a bad product comes from this guy. You know, something like that. It's like choosing between McDonald's and then the Patlo. I mean, like Patlo, you know, there's always a nice place for Kasi, but then if you had to choose one, maybe not because there's anything better about the other alternative, but when brandy, like that connection, like McDonald's, like I'm sitting inside of an air-conditioned room, you know, can I sleep? Picture sleeping here, those things to go swing. And then in the mind of a consumer, that shit is all marketing, and it's like ding 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 ding, it's hitting the spot. So that's what we have to do as artists.
You're doing dope stuff. You know,
damn. Alright, man, it's windy as hell. You know,
it's the new year, man. Happy New Year, by the way, man.
Summer's coming back. The sun is coming back to the south.
Actually,
you know?
The sun is already here.
It's here.
It's already here.
It's already here,
about to come in west. It's
It
they get to move like one exam. So now like, come on, it's coming back, and then everything is growing back, you know, the trees and whatever. And you know what we say here, Movits? If you see where the jacaranda trees and the other trees are flourishing, it's already too late for you.
And your life is not ready.
You're not ready for the semester. It's ending, it's over. Exams are here, but then, you know, it is what it is. Maybe
it is what it is.
It's cool though, you know. But then anyways,
can I have a quiet?
We still over here, still pushing this.
So no, bro. I remember senpai on top.
So please forgive us, guys. But then,
Mac, there's a lady that you were trying to call. Is she still coming?
Yeah, she's coming. She's gonna get some food and then she's gonna be
who's
here.
her?
Yeah, what's that about?
Okay, so
can I have dash?
Oh, dash. Okay. So basically, bros.
Yeah.
I'm a spiritual being, and I know my niggas are too. So we really want to talk about music, ne?
Yeah.
And talk about being an artist, ne? But there's a real reason why we do music that is beyond our understanding.
What do you think that is?
That is the calling, bro. That is literally why you have people
who make music.
Who have music, you know.
In their soul, because like it takes a certain type of like soul to make this stuff. Like, cause, you know, I was once having a conversation with my homie back in the day, and then he was like, we were comparing like rapping and then also making a beat, and I was like, you know what, rapping is so hard, man. I have to listen to your beat and I have to like listen to what it says to me and tell the people. And then he's like, you know what I do? I go in a quiet room and I make something out of nothing. And I'm like, whoa, that shit blew my mind, you know. Because I was like,
you know,
like when you make the beat,
like so when you make the beat, there's no sound.
It's a vibration, bro. It's a frequency, dog. Like music is literally a frequency, bro. Like it's a vibe. Like if you understand what vibration means,
what does vibration?
When you hit something,
vibrate.
Wabona di Popeye, wabona and then you see that. That's what happens when you're listening. There's waves coming from the music.
It's like, you know, when you say something, hold your throat. You feel it vibrate.
You feel
that's vibration.
So Buffett, like, you need to be aware that this world is only a stage to the next one. It's only like a
stage.
It's like, you know, when you're doing a license,
oh yeah.
Before Lotola
extra. South Africa.
It's like this realm of earth. let's say la mathomo.
It's not the real heaven.
But then, while we are teaching ourselves, when you are being taught, who's teaching you? Your mother, your parents, whoever. So you got your inspiration, music from somebody who's been doing music for a long time. So for me, that person will too.
Sure.
You're getting inspiration from them.
They're giving you this
information. You keep on upgrading whatever that you do from
so
the
it's
information.
Like that type of thing Tupac said when he's like, I get in the studio and like my dead homies just, like give me those words and that energy and
that's how it comes, though. Like even when you write, because most of the people who write, dog, they'll be also shocked. I came up with this because of all this,
songwriters.
Dog. So you guys need to notice that we're no longer living in a physical world. It's a spiritual world. You need to free your mind. You
sounding like Kanye West,
bro. Like, dog, me, I'm trying to keep it real, bro, because people think this is where it's at. This is where it's happening.
This is where it's at, because like I feel like a lot of people are but I feel like a lot of people are somewhere in like. We either want to be physical completely or spiritual completely, and we disassociate like physical. Nigga, we have to be here. That's why we're in physical bodies. Like we're talking to you, we're talking to that. We're like interacting with all of this. We need to be here and then also be on the other side.
Because
like,
it exists.
Be mental, be able to be
you're not balanced
be able to
if you don't acknowledge.
You gotta balance all of those things because that's the whole reason we're here. Like we mustn't just be like, dog, physical let's just be spiritual and go to some mountain or whatever. You can
no, it doesn't work like that. I also tell spiritual people, when people come to you, come to consult, you saying they need pudi. Why don't you have the pudi teo? Why should they go to someone or other lawyer to buy that pudi to cleanse themselves? What I'm trying to say, also as a spiritual person, don't focus on the spirit. You have like the season now, Ramasedi, the new year. So go out there and work, push yourself while upasha or while you do whatever to power yourself. You can't just stay and pray
and hope on the spiritual and like outside. It's like the engine.
It all starts here in grade 1. On like the physical shit. You have to actually physically do things. Practice and prepare yourself so that when those things happen to you, you're ready, I mean, like, how do you want to be a millionaire but then you don't think like a millionaire, you don't walk like a millionaire, you don't feel like a millionaire, but you have to feel like a millionaire.
Feel like it and you're going to act like it.
And then you will be it in that way. So that when it does hit your bank account, you know what to do with that thing. Instead of ending up on I blew it. Because it happened.
Let's talk about this, bro. Because you see, when you start to talk about money, let's say you do have money as an artist, like you're making money with your music to the point whereby like you're getting paid good, bro, like you can quit your job and focus on your craft more, because that's the ultimate goal, right? That's the ultimate goal, right?
Of course.
So what happens, dog? Why do these niggas end up losing money?
Boy, because that's the thing, we're not economically or financially taught.
And we're not spiritual as well.
And not spiritual. We're not we just enlightened or aware of the things.
We think having that million and buying that expensive car, that's you being, successful. But it's not like that. Now I always say to my people, until you have a cow and a house that you can stay with, we rent that you're staying with.
That's painful, boy.
Look, until that million you can make it back, you're good. Instead of reka BM, reka dikoloi tse 5. That's same amount ya BM one. It's how much how ba le recordang le ya Uber. Not only them, but you got ba bang ba go ka se ko di Uber ba ba itseng or these niggas have potential and want to cover 3 things. So ba tsentsa da, instead of buying that BMW, then you're making money, you're making back that million. Instead of buying that 1 million house, you buy 2 houses, 500,000. Kobo so way to da or I had the room same time.
That's called building assets. Building the assets.
Sure.
Things that you
So
own
part
that
of being
generate
spiritual
money.
is wanting to be dependent on yourself.
Yeah.
Self-sufficient. You wanna sit one day for a week like season ya winter is for spirit only.
Yeah.
There's no sun, now we have to be out there working.
Active.
But the northern hemisphere, it's time for us to upgrade our spirits. But by then, you're gonna keep going to work. Because you ain't got what's yours.
And then even the animals like winter they are relaxed. They don't they're not as active as summer. So nature relax obviously we have bills to pay, we have this and that, so we're always gonna be on the grind. And now what do you think, Mac?
Hi bro, me right now I'm just literally thinking about how we so miseducated to the point whereby we even killing our own blessings, bro.
Yeah. In what way though?
Because like Pablo just said, dog, this is a world whereby your spirit works with you, not for you.
Alright.
You know what I mean? So for that to happen, you need to be aware of your spirit, you know what I'm saying? Of how it's there for you and the types of energies that you should be using and portraying and manipulating in this realm, because where you can see things fully and you have free will to do
that vibration you were talking about.
That vibration. So just imagine what happens, bro. Niggas are fumbling their fucking spirits for nothing, and you just losing the connection with your ancestors because you're doing things.
Dog, but then that's the thing. Not everybody believes in the ancestor, in religion, in God.
But you do realize that even if some things you don't agree with, it doesn't mean they don't exist. I'm not saying the world doesn't work because of you don't believe ancestors or what. The world will still work for you, dog.
Yeah.
Because there's certain things within you that are still in alignment with what the cosmos have, you know what I'm. But you don't have attention or knowledge of what's happening, but it's really happening. If you're manifesting, you don't know that if you give 100% attention to one thing and it comes true, you're gonna think it's just the work, but actually you are manifesting it into your reality also. You know what I mean?
But,
So what I'm trying to say is, you have a spirit, you have a body, and then the spirit and the body work hand in hand, bro. So for that to always be in alignment with your destiny and your calling in life, bro, you have to be aware of both entities, right? Like you said, you can't be just spiritual and forget that you are physical.
No.
So you go to the club now, dog.
The club?
No way.
Bro, like
Mzansi, dog. Mzansi is always about the weekend.
About the weekend,
like the weekend is what we live for. The weekend, not the weekend. Nigga, not the weekend. But we do have the weekend though, and that's where it also comes in, bro. Cause these niggas jinx shit. Number one.
Why jinx?
Like for me, dog, I know I probably jinxed it somewhere along the line.
Yeah.
Because I was telling people my shit.
Yeah. Nothing.
Like I was telling niggas my shit. Having that ego.
You were telling them shit.
Like, cause no, so you automatically always want to
know the pride. The pride comes from the
I find myself just slipping.
Why you? Cause nobody feel it. I attention out about shame, and they know they wishing you. They don't wish you good.
Yeah, they wish you bad.
They can wish you good, but they don't mean good. They wanna see you fall, cause
Okay. On that, how are you gonna know what Baba Ushang bad
good
and good?
Bad,
how are you gonna know? I need us to bring spirit into the picture.
That's the thing, bro. That's why I'm like,
because I was a student as well. As an artist, studying film and television. I didn't graduate. Why?
Why?
But why? What did they do for me to not graduate? Something happened. I'm trying to bring that into the picture. Something happened. why by then or something is happening within the circle that I'm situated in?
Because
it's because of I wasn't aware of spirit. Just praying and saying, that's it. But you have to be aware of spirit. Go consult. Yeah. That's one thing. Okay, I was a Christian. I'm not gonna lie. Right. I'm not now.
Yeah.
I'm not a Christian.
Thing is, how do you bring awareness into the equation? You know, because like a lot of us I don't know, like maybe I meet somebody, I chill with somebody and then like really show me and this and that, but then how do I know this guy is really wishing me well, or this guy like energy like
but you never know. That's the main problem. We never know who's good, who's not good. But for me, like I mentioned, I was a Christian, I'm not a Christian. Okay. I'm not what Christians say they are now, basically. Okay, yeah. But then what I'm trying to say, not me not being a Christian led me to consulting and stuff like that, and finding out about what's happening in my life. Why are things just getting fucked up out of nowhere one time? After finding out about that, hey lady, can you please?
Sorry to disturb, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna mic you. Yeah, so
so at least you find this
so part of he's off camera. So part of me being spiritual was me acknowledging but you learn about your history and the people that are involved into your history. You see, but in a way, that whole sequence,
like the
angel type of things. They are the ones who can inform you. Be aware of 1, 2, 3 people in your life, because they are the ones who are tampering with 1, 2, 3 things into your life.
Like
so me acknowledging spirit made it like loud and clear. Fucking up in life, and I was able to identify them by just consulting. So me going like it's just part of us going back to history.
And
stop being in denial.
With our
these things worked. They started working before they came. That's why they started tarnishing them due to the first Black Revolution in America. When they started using voodoo against their white masters to gain power back. Then laws started coming. Yeah, you know that. Laws started coming back. The law that no, voodoo is not allowed, it's devilish, it's what. But we were actually using it to protect ourselves. You can't come to my land and take everything.
Wait, now I wanna ask.
Claim. Okay, I'm gonna unmic myself.
Now me, I wanna ask now. If that's the case, if those things really do work, why, when like we were having colonization, apartheid, and all of these things, why when people using these things to protect us or to at least take these people away or at least keep them, like something like where was all of these super kick-ass powers when we needed them? Like where was all of these things?
I think I can try answer that question, bro. Do you want something? Keep going. Okay. There was this one lady on TikTok. She's also like famous for talking about spiritual shit, right? She said the reason our ancestors could not fight for us not to be colonized was because of they already knew it was meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? They already knew it was. So what? The only thing they could give us power with was the spiritual knowledge.
Am I ready for this conversation?
Knowing ourselves and our traditions and our cultures and how we should resonate with the sun and life. That was the entire mission. It moved from being a physical to a spiritual. That's why I was like, it's very important to know your spiritual aspects, right?
But then why are we using them now against each other?
Because that's what white people did, bro. They changed this up. So hey guys.
Hi.
Let's introduce our guest of the day, KATLEHO.
KATLEHO, yes. I'm KATLEHO.
Right.
What do I say?
You just say hello.
Oh, hello. Hello. Who is there? Wait, there's so many. Hello. Okay.
So man, KATLEHO man, sorry for visa just like this.
It was a bump.
That's how we work.
Okay.
We want you raw, uncut.
Always be prepared.
I was not prepared. But let's do this.
Let's do this.
Thank you for showing up.
Sure.
So
course.
So basically, our podcast is about like upcoming artists and why they doing music or whatever they do go art.
Okay.
Do you do any type of art?
I'm a fine artist. Visual artist. Well, poet, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we also want that.
That's what we need. You know what I'm saying?
Multifaceted.
Okay, so what made you wanna do fine art?
Yeah, how did you start?
How did I start? Yo, to be honest, it's been. I think I started doing art properly in grade 9. In grade 9, yeah, because of my teacher. Like she was very. Like
she's
adamant
so talented.
Yeah. And she encouraged it. Because I didn't really see it myself, but like when she pushed me, I'm like, oh damn, okay, this is real. Yeah.
And low pressure.
Exactly. It was really for the better because I started exploring a lot of nature, and I realized that it made me, like process a lot of things that I wouldn't be able to process just otherwise if I wasn't doing art. So I think the art helps me process things.
What type of art, like, were you doing in grade 8 or grade 9?
Grade 9.
Yeah, grade 9.
I mean, it was the usual high school, observational drawings.
Okay.
Yeah. It was just the normal curriculum stuff.
Like, did you go to a public school or private school?
Semi-private, is that a thing?
Semi, what does that mean?
It's like Model C type.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Or it's like IEB, what?
Was it IEB? No, it was CABS.
IBM.
Yeah.
So in the art that you're doing right now, do you feel like there's a way for you to make a living out of it?
To be honest, I'm kind of battling right now with the whole idea of art and money because I don't think art.
It will give
you cannot value, art is it transcends capitalism, like it transcends the system.
And that's always the check, trying to balance that.
Yeah, exactly. So I just feel like right now I'm battling a lot with that. So if anything, I think for me personally, I want my art to occupy spaces that are not as focused on capitalism.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like, so I want it to be like a communal thing. People come. It's like just a space, where people come. There's no pressure. There's no pressure of like paying and whatever. Like literally trading art was also such a beautiful thing, I think.
Because a lot of things were messed up when people started putting price tags.
But how are you gonna pay the bills though?
Listen.
How you
that's the problem. The motivation can't be there.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'll see.
But it's like, so you're doing art at varsity as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, don't worry, we'll post your art.
Yeah, we'll show
it.
Somebody's gonna look at it and it's gonna move.
Because I feel like it is important to make money off your art.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have that type of energy or concept about money. We can't live without it.
To be realistic,
like if on a realistic
maybe I'm not realist. I'm not a realistic person.
But then that's the thing. You mustn't be too realistic. Because like if you'll be depressed. Reality is depressing.
Reality is so depressing. Especially money.
Especially when it comes to that and like responsibilities, adulting. It's not it, guys.
Don't do it.
So like the biggest challenge we face, me and HLAMSY, that's HLAMSY by the way. She doesn't even know.
That's how all this is.
Same time. That's how you know it's real.
That's how you know. It's
so we are also like upcoming artists now, and we wanna get an audience. So like I wanna know, do you have like your audience like on Instagram? Is the people you generally like? If I'm gonna have maybe an art show, they're gonna come through for you. Do you have?
I also wanna ask, how do you find your audience?
Sure.
If you don't have it,
no. Even if you do have it, how do you like meet new people? And you're like, by the way, I'm an artist. I have this type of thing. And then how do you really get them involved in your brand and in your, that space of yours?
Okay.
Alright, sorry for that.
That's a question. Because I think I'm still very much in the beginning of that. Like I wouldn't say I have an audience necessarily, but I do have people that are engaging with my work.
Those people.
Those people. How do I just find, They find me. I think I don't actively go and like, oh, this is my shit. Like, look at this, look at that. It's like, yeah, I'm an artist. Okay, yeah, yeah. Come look at my work if you wanna look at it. If you fuck with it, then you fuck with it.
Yeah, that's on you. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But,
so, how do people like find your work? Do they just like maybe find it on social media and they're like, oh, this is so beautiful, like I'd like to see it at work, like behind the scenes?
Some do find it on social media. Some obviously we're close proximity, so maybe I'll invite you to my studio and you come see what's happening. Currently I'm like working on a few like exhibitions, like I'm gonna so that's how people can also.
So how do we get invitations to your
video? Some are at school, but that's mostly for like marks and stuff. But some
academic stuff.
But there was one that was outside at TPO, the Point of Order, and that was for WITS Young Artist Award. And then
did you win?
I didn't win. Exactly. And then there's actually one tomorrow that's happening at Victoria Yards. Yeah. So just sort of branching out now. I'm still a baby,
but then we also wonder, like, because what if we do another interview later on and then, you'll tell us everything that's different, everything
and then your artwork is making you millions. Because that's the goal, man. We need to be millionaires, but this world we live in now is rough.
Hey, you can't be broke now. You
can't. You can't afford not to have something. Like even if you know, obviously, like there's low chances of you actually making it. Still do 100%.
It's worth the time.
I feel that.
So man. Yeah. Now we're gonna like ask you some more personal questions. I hope that's cool. You know what I mean? So like artists have this thing of. Like you don't just become an artist, you kind of like have an awakening to be it's almost like when you're an artist for me, like there's like a calling, come do this, like you can't avoid it forever. So like how did you discover it? I know you said like your teacher was the person that influenced you to be
how did I connect with it?
This is what I want to do and this is how I'm gonna do it.
I mean, oftentimes I think right now, I would say I trust that this work that I'm doing is a calling.
It is meant for you.
Exactly, because I see the way in which it moves people, and not only moves people, that it moves me. Like it moves
to see that someone to be like can see what you do.
Exactly, like even just energetically when you are occupying the space. Like if I'm in my studio. As I told you, like it helps me process so many things. So I feel like
meditation.
Exactly. So I feel like by the time maybe it gets to an audience, all that stuff is processed, or that energy is concentrated in
an object.
And
people get to interact with it.
Exactly. Without even and it moves them without even having the words for it. And that's
And it's like I don't know, but then the connection. It transcends like species and like language and then people and all of that. Like anybody just like it's like when you hear a song and then you don't know the language, but then you can still
feel it.
That's crazy because for us, our like way of attracting people is through the lyrics and the beat. Your art has to speak for itself. You know what I'm saying? It has to attract you from like.
Because there might just even be a sign fella written the caption. This is called this, and then I'ma look at it and be
And for me, that's so evident of how we're so connected, like on some level. Like we all think we're separate people, but then we're all going through the same thing, and like I think art is. It shows that.
It shows us. It's like being a human, A lot of people were so scared to just be human. And then were scared to make mistakes and then show, I'm this type of person, I'm not perfect,
I have
flaws. When you're making your art, it's like, I'm going to show you me, and then you can appreciate it, you can hate it, that's on you.
Exactly,
but then
it's on
this
you.
is me.
Exactly.
And that's the beauty.
Yeah, for sure.
So like on your journey from grade 9, like what things did you do to expose yourself to this art world that you're in? Like what things did happen in your life?
Yeah, have you met people who are like, you know, you share a passion with them, or maybe people who are like, you know what, when you're done with school, I'd like to maybe have you work at my museum or a couple
Yo,
of, you know,
not even
things
here.
like that.
I'm just none of that, honestly. None of that. I feel like, I think once I got to varsity and I was in this space of being with other artists, maybe then I could connect with that more. But I wouldn't say that it was intentionally artists that I was connecting with from grade 9. There's people that I meet throughout my life that have like opened up my eyes to like so many things, right? But I wouldn't say that I went for it. I think it's all very much like a thing that I find within the process of it just happened. Yeah, exactly. And it's so powerful. You know, like I feel like I don't know if this is problematic, but I don't really like chasing things. I really like when things are just organic, because I think
just gel.
Exactly, because I think it's also it's nice, man. Like I'm just what I am, and I'm worthy. Yeah, and I'm worthy of these experiences without trying, without striving for them, you know. So
I feel
Is that a good answer? I feel like I have to be like,
answer.
I'm on my grind. I'm on here.
That's something of illusions, because like the more you don't chase things that are meant for you will start coming to you.
But I mean, you also it's a balance. You have to work.
Like, put in your part, but then you mustn't be desperate. You know, we can spell desperate.
Like, how do we separate? Well, like, since you're saying like you don't chase things, you let it come to you. Like
something.
Okay, like
very
let us know
things.
what accolades or accomplishments have you had in your journey so far, if you mind sharing. If there are any, what else then did you take?
Like what? Like awards and stuff, or what?
It can be even like, for me to come here, bruh, I did like this painting, or this
like
guy
you made it
this.
to Wits. That's an accomplishment. Nice, that's an accomplishment. It's enough. Yo.
Think about it. I mean, you know, I don't really know how to answer that question. I mean, there are things that I think I've achieved. But it was purely through just doing the work and not necessarily focusing on the outcome. Because I think when your work, when your art comes from a genuine place of like, I'm so curious as to where this can take me. Not I want it to take me here, you know. I'm so like,
you just wanna see.
Just see
what happens.
I think so it's been that for me. Like, it's been working with what I have, but not anticipating where it's gonna go.
Because I feel like expectation is what really ruins a lot of things.
Expectation is disappointment.
It leads to always. It's like comparison. Like, you can't be like, I wanted my reality to be this when I'm this old at this time. Life isn't like that. So if it doesn't happen, like, go with it.
And be okay with it.
Because
that's where you find the power. Because you're not trying to be somewhere else, you know.
And that's the thing. A lot of us, we're always trying so hard to be anything but ourselves. You know, and like,
facts,
that's sad. You know, because like somebody needs you to be you so that they can be them. You know.
Yes.
So what's your biggest inspiration in life?
My biggest inspiration.
Like, what's that one philosophy that just rules your day?
What's your word of the day? Word of the day.
Sure, there's so many. I can't even think of them. There's so many that I can't even think of them. But I think
like the motto to your life, the creed of saying, that, like, this is who KATLEHO is, and if I don't become this person or display this is who I am, I'm not the one. I'm not gonna enjoy life.
But then even other than that, maybe something that, like, kept you going when you felt like, I didn't.
I'm done.
That's
true. Then that thing that, like, like, I once heard somebody say this, and then that thing, it made me feel like, okay, it's cool to be human. It's cool to fail. It's cool to, because like, it is part of life. Maybe something like that.
I think for me, it's always knowing that I'm in constant process. Like I'm never ever finished. Like there's never a time when everything is done.
There's no like perfect.
Yeah, no. There's always going to be this up and down. Exactly. Yeah, you
That's
know.
beautiful.
And like the process itself can get to new levels. You know, it's not like I'm always at a constant linear thing. Yeah, like I'm
actually going up and
so I'm in process, but a process that's going up. And I mean that's for many things, but that's also for my life as well. Like I don't die after this. Like I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna kill you. Exactly. There's gonna be more. Yeah.
If it don't kill you, it makes you stronger.
You know.
But I feel like it does.
It does.
It does. Yeah, die hard.
Don't work,
Hi, toxic.
Yeah, did die hard.
Don't be a baby. Sometimes be a baby. Cry. Do whatever you gotta do. It's part of the process, you know. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Use it. You know, like, cause somebody like we all wanna feel it. We all wanna see it. That's why like people go to the movies and watch movies, cause they wanna experience that. But then you know, not everybody gets the chance. So at least let me spend 150 and see it for an hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
if I
better than
can't see it in the whole week.
Exactly, exactly.
So people want that. We wanna be people. So don't be scared to be people. To be yourself.
Be a human.
Yeah, be a human. Do this, do that. You know.
Because I feel like so much division is caused by we think other people are gods. You know,
like
people.
And that's like the sad thing, because everybody has like this aspect of them that's so beautiful that if you actually gave it an opportunity, you'd actually see there's so much shit happening in the world that maybe like it's something you've never even interacted with or ever imagined, but then having an interaction with this specific person might make you like aware of all of that, and you're like, damn, I never thought of this. And that's crazy. It just shows you like the story isn't just one-sided, you know. There's always this story, this perspective, this and that. So everybody,
life is not black and white. I think that's another thing. There's so many layers to life. Like there's nothing is good or bad. I think that's also my answer to your question.
You know,
nothing is good or bad. Like even the worst thing or the worst person you can think of in your life right now, they're not entirely that thing. You know, they're not entirely your narrative of them.
You know, they might be the worst to you.
Yeah. But then it also shows something really bad happened to them as well. For them to get to that point of being so bad to you. Like what happened to you? Like
then that's the thing. So many people like we don't deal with the things that happen to us to the point where we end up bleeding on the wrong people. You know, like you didn't cut me, but I'm bleeding on you. Like that's wrong. Like that's wrong, you know.
And that happens so often, bruh. Like people don't have their shit checked out, bruh. And they're gonna give you their energy as well. So especially Maucho,
the pandemic.
Because you'll meet someone who's like in an unspiritually stable place, you know what I'm saying? And then they just rock up in your life because, you know, the universe is gonna teach you a lesson. Because the universe will always test you. If you wanna become a higher version of yourself, you're gonna meet a lot of assholes. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yes.
That's how you get tested. Like you can't say you want the best for yourself, but you're still doing mediocre shit.
Alright, I feel that.
And it's gonna keep coming back because you're saying, I don't wanna drink no more. I come with 3 bottles. Now they're looking at you. Now
the first one,
like a pa. You fail.
Temptation. Temptation.
That's so true.
So for you, KATLEHO, how was it like to let's say go through whatever ups and downs in your journey, you know? Because you say you kept going on, but like, how did it change you? Did it make you more aware of these things?
I think it made me more aware of myself. It helped me grow more into myself. Because like we're always changing as people, right? We're never like the same person. So I think for me, it helps me. Every like trial for me is like just a calling to be more of myself.
So it's like you get to see a version of yourself, man, that you didn't fully
That you
see
didn't know.
before,
Yeah. Yeah. And how that's beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
is,
really
because
beautiful
like
thing.
the greatest book you'll ever read is your book, you
Yeah.
know? And a lot of people don't read their own books because we're too busy with other people and comparisons. So like, you know, getting to witness your journey and your growth.
Even though you shock yourself sometimes, you're like,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
I've read this somewhere where they say life is like a question paper.
Yeah.
Each and every one of us has their own question paper. We are busy trying to
Copy.
What our copy go live.
And like,
Copy the high school.
you know,
Yeah.
and like I have the wrong paper.
Yeah.
It's now Eddie. And like it's nothing like that.
It don't work like
Buying
that.
whatever that's yours now doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy whatever
That's
You know,
mine
it doesn't
in the
mean I won't
next
enjoy
years.
it.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
deal with
Yeah.
how I interact with people, my spirit first.
Yeah. Everything. Because like you have to finish that question paper.
Yeah, you have
That's
to.
that's you knowing what you're here for.
If you don't finish it, you also focus.
Yeah, and if you wanna wait
No.
for Ronaro Fellets, you know, if you don't tell us who you are, we'll tell you who you are.
Damn.
And you won't like that.
Yo.
It's,
So like yeah man, I had this crazy story right that once happened to me, man.
okay.
So when I was in high school, we went on like a field trip to African Museum.
African Museum.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like Newtown, you know Newtown Mall, right around Newtown
Oh,
Mall.
yeah, that's when they say it
Yeah,
too. Okay.
decided to. And I don't know if you guys believe in your doubles or
Double
maybe
ganger.
in a parallel verse.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of it
Yeah.
also.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had an encounter with myself.
What the?
Damn.
Okay.
A
Bro,
human being.
Wait.
Like not me, but like the personification or idea or
Of
same
yourself.
personality
Wait, did you
as
bump
me.
into somebody, or you saw a reflection, or you saw like
I bumped into someone, dog.
into somebody?
Yeah.
Dang, cuz.
That was you.
Me, that was like me.
No,
dog. Like even
Okay,
the
wait,
appearance,
how?
like 10 years older than me.
10 years
Sure.
old, how did you know?
Bro, they look like me. They look like if
Nigga,
I was
but you
10
ain't got
years
beards
old.
at that time.
At that
like,
time, I didn't
like-
even know, bro. Like now it hits me even harder to say like,
when
hey,
you look in the mirror, you're like, damn, I
Bro.
look like that nigga.
Bro.
Bro.
like I'm trying so hard, dog, to
Alright.
look like that nigga, bro. And
We always say we don't look like nobody.
bro,
Boy, you don't look like
Bro.
nobody. Somebody look like you.
somebody look like me. That's why I'm like, he look like me, young son. And like the thing that made me like question Uguti, what the fuck did I just encounter?
Yeah.
Was the shit he was telling us. So he was like our tour guide, you know, in high school and primary, like
Aye.
you guys have a tour guide, right?
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah, and like he was
Nah,
telling
not
us.
just high school, bro. Like there's tourists.
Yeah.
Tour guys.
Mm.
Like, dog.
I know, I'll get to you.
Oh, it's not when you got to
why?
this is ready.
Where do you get to go to? Where last did you go to? a museum?
Nigga, I tour with my feet, boy. I'm in the
Exactly.
streets. I'm in the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, bro, like, dog, like my friends were the ones telling me.
Telling
dog,
you.
Like, dog, is that your father?
What the?
Hey, what you? Nah, nigga, what the fuck are you trying to say?
Yeah.
Bro.
Wait, did he see you also?
Yeah, like he
And
told
then he
me.
was also like,
Like, Yazini, like the thing that made me connect with this guy was the artworks, bro. Like, he kept asking us questions, and I would be the only one to get the answers right, dog.
Everyone.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone, dog, out of like 30
Oh,
kids
so wait.
in my
So-
group.
So Meg, wait.
Bro.
So Meg, are you a time traveler?
I
You have
think
to
so.
tell me, dog. You have to tell me.
tell me
You
now.
gonna
Bro.
tell me now. How many?
Bro,
You have a lot of deja
a
vu?
lot.
Bro, when you find that time machine in the
lot.
future, you have to contact me.
Yeah,
You have to
first
go.
2019,
2019, what was happening in your life?
dog. 2019. You see, my birthday comes on 420, ne? So I used to host
When is your
events.
birthday month and your day?
April 20.
April 20.
Yeah.
Okay, don't go vet.
Yeah.
What happened on that day?
On this day, dog. Like before this day happened.
My
bro.
hands are
Wakanjani.
Going.
So basically, I was chilling in my room with my friends, ne? And I had goosebumps, dog.
Yeah.
Because I had seen this thing happen before, and it was the day of my birthday when I was hosting the event in my
Okay.
res, young son. and I saw this and I was like, no man, I've been here before. What the fuck is happening? You know what I'm saying? So those types of situations kind of like make me aware of that we're not actually alone. You know.
But wait, we go back to that. You saw yourself in the future as a tour guide,
my nigga. Not the future here.
Okay, in the future
I
past.
saw someone that looks like me,
past.
bro. And the things he was talking about are the things I talk about now,
with you.
dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, you niggas are getting me fucked.
Boy, not that you bring us too many stories, bro.
But
at
like,
the same time.
All I'm trying to say is, dog, you guys should understand, maybe we're not alone in the sense of, Gucci, you're not the only you out there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Not even if they don't look like you or the people or whatever.
Like on some Rick and Morty.
Yeah, you know.
A million views and
yeah.
You know. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you'll have those people come into your life. Like you have to have them come into your life to show you that these are the things you have to follow.
Okay.
Or the steps you have to. So that for me, that was like that because I was gonna be a fucking Kasi kid doing drugs and not focused on the future and trying to know what is.
So the tour guide saved you. Shout out to all tourism in SA.
My nigga, go to the museum.
The next generation, please.
People are seeing themselves.
Yeah.
Bro.
That's crazy.
Honestly, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Guys, if there's anyone out there who has had something similar, come out.
Speak up, you know.
Don't make me look like I'm
No, I've
crazy.
never heard of that. Hey.
You've never heard of something like that.
Something
so you
like
never
that.
seen something on. Not like I only
There's
get
But
people
that's you,
that
though.
I know look,
Similar
look similar, but I wouldn't say my personality or the answered questions for
Or like physically, that's one.
Yeah.
Hey,
No, it's scary.
How is scary? Hey, dog, you never know, man.
dog.
Mommy, tell me the truth, please. I need to know. But yeah, man.
Alright.
So
Yeah.
I feel like vele, yabo. We're living in a simulation, yabo. We're living in like a
Definitely.
program, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I actually think we should go on break, you know, because the sun is blazing.
And it's a nice day.
Yeah.
It is a nice day, ne? You know?
I'm sorry, guys. Me, I have to go to Groove. Do you groove?
Groove. I told you this how.
Why don't you groove?
Hey,
Like you were complaining about Groove, now you want somebody to go to Groove.
Hey, I complained, but he's still there.
You're still an active member.
I can't change things alone. you know?
Membership is expired.
It's time.
But like, why don't you go to Groove? What's
Why not?
happening
Do
at
you
Groove,
have a
guys?
story about Groove?
I mean, my phone got stolen twice at Groove.
No,
So but also I don't want to get too political, but just being a woman at Groove, it's a totally different experience than
you're the currents.
because you're the currency.
Okay.
You're objectified more than, and people have alcohol in their system, so it's worse. So I'm traumatized from that. But I mean, if I go with friends, like a large group of friends, then it's fine. But if I go maybe with a friend, no, never one, never. But no. So, but it's nice sometimes.
Okay.
When the
It
conditions
depends
are
with the
right.
company.
When the conditions are right, it can be a nice time. Also, Joburg Groove and Pretoria Groove, Sham. Have you guys been to Pretoria Groove? No, but I've been there. My friends from there, so Hatfield.
And you say you don't want Groove.
No, that groove is nice. That one is
Hatfield.
nice.
Have you been to Hatfield, boy?
Nigga,
Hatfield
I
is
know.
like if Bram went to rehab and then it was okay. Got clean.
And they got drama there now.
They have a drama there.
It's company.
Really?
Boy. I would have went that side, but you know, UPE, you know, I need your time.
Bautsarapo.
Alex. Why say?
Yeah.
Why like I hijack
Pitori. But yeah, man. So
Okay.
shout out.
But thank you for having me.
Mara, a re so fetse, re tlo
Oh.
kgutlela.
Okay.
I wanna
one
come there,
day.
you know, part 2 again.
Part
you know.
2.
But yeah, do
I
you have
look
anything
forward
you
to
want to
it.
say?
Yeah.
What's on your mind lately
What's
that
on my
resonates
mind?
with the universe that you feel people should know?
Damn. You are other people. Other people are you.
Okay.
So you have broken pieces as well. So and other people have broken pieces, and the thing is that we must take care of each other's broken pieces.
Yeah.
That's my thing. That's all I have to say. Yeah.
We're all broken. That's how the light gets to you.
Bro.
You know?
Yeah.
Everybody's broken.
So be the light.
Yeah.
Yo, don't wait for people to be the
light
light.
you up.
Yeah. Alright, so thank you again, man.
Thank
Shout
you.
out.
Yeah, it was
Guys,
nice having you guys.
like
This
and
is an
follow.
episode of MMINONG,
That
you
guy
know.
on Instagram.
I am.
Yeah, could you give us your Instagram ad so that you know that people are able to find you and find your artwork?
Passionhue.
Patient.
Passion. As in Pisces, Mara Passion. So Passionhue.
Oh, at
Hue
Patient.
as in yes.
Hue as in
Hue.
like
Hue as
color.
in color.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
No
the fuck
problem.
is a color named Hue?
Nah.
Hue. Then why are we
Hue
called
means
humans?
color.
You know?
Yeah.
I didn't know that, bro.
Don't
Fuck!
say easy for
Hey, nice of my nigga.
my boy.
Guys.
But thank you again, yo. It's Hlamsy and Meg, your presenters and hosts for the best talk show and best, you know, whatever.
Yeah, artist, we want you. Let us know. That's how I love you, goodbye.
Thank you guys.
Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Yo, this was nice.
Let's go.
Kiss Kokorang. Jean. Yeah. I was not expecting it.
And I was
Yo, Shem. But thank you, it was nice.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
And it was comfortable.
Thanks.
Man, the one that they heard about me. Got me switching up the wavelength. All these niggas love man. Show you all the cities, man. I've been dealing with too many things, man. I think you on a vacation. Took the spot, it's no longer vacant. I'm a pop, it's like a Ray-Ban. Hit a knob, that's an operation.
if we get rich, you're gonna spend for
Next,
Let's come with your address.
You know, yeah, Ben Go. We have Ben Go.
Pity me now. We up in the city, I'm running the clocks. Keeping it real, if it was not. They say they're with us, but really they not. Still I'm up in this creation, I thought.